Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial we are going to learn to make this quick and easy headband using even moss stitch. It is easy to modify and you can try it as you go. You can use any weight yarn you wish, and let's have fun. Okay, the materials you need to make this headband buttons. I got two kinds here. I haven't decided which one I'm going to use yet. 9mm hook, yarn needle, measuring tape, and I'm using super bulky weight yarn, so this is number 6. You are welcome to use any weight yarn that works for you. Okay, so we are going to start with a slip knot. And I am going to chain 10. So this will be the width of my headband, which is approximately 4 inches. So if you wanted a wider headband, you increase your chains. If you want a narrow one, then you have less chains to begin with, and always have even numbers with your starting chains. Okay, and then from the second chain you are going to do a slip stitch. The next chain, half double crochet. The next chain, slip stitch. The next chain, half double crochet. You are going to do this until end of the row. You are going to begin and end with slip stitch all the time. If you are not, then something is not right. Okay, slip stitch into the last chain. So we are done with our first row. Next we are going to chain 2 and turn our work, and we are going to work into the very first stitch. We are going to have a slip stitch into the first stitch, and then next half double crochet. It's very easy. You work slip stitch on top of the previous slip stitch, you work half double crochet on top of the previous half double crochet. It's very easy. Once you get this right, then you make your headband as long as it fits your head circumference. Okay, I'm done with row 2. I'm going to chain 2 and repeat the same thing. I'm going to start with a slip stitch, next half double crochet. Repeat this until you have the length you want. I am going for about 21 inches of this laid flat, and then I will meet you guys to add the buttons. Okay, this is how it looks so far. I've worked 29 rows. Let's measure it together and see how long it is. So that's about 20 inches. I just folded it in half, so 10, that's 20 inches, which I think would be okay because it stretches when you go over your head. But if you want something longer, then you add more rows. So let's work 2 more rows together. Already chained 1, another one, and slip stitch on the first stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch. And we are chaining 2, and then we are working the very last row, and we are going to work single crochet on each stitch here. This gives it a nice clean look like the one you have at the beginning of the project. So single crochet on each stitch. All right, then we fasten off. Okay. Just put our yarn needle in and weave in the ends. Just like to push, make it inside so that it just blends in with the rest of your headband. And then cut your yarn. We are going to add buttons next. I'm using the leftover yarn. We are going to sew our buttons in, and I've decided to go with these ones. And next I'm going to use measuring tape. Just measure like 1 inch off the edge. So this would be the bottom and this would be the top. So this is how much overlap it's going to be. This is the bottom, this is the top. Okay, and I'm going to place my buttons where I want them to be, just to give me an idea of where I want them. Okay, so this is how my buttons are going to be like. I'm going to insert the yarn needle from the bottom through all the way to the top, and then through the buttonhole, and then push through all the way to the bottom. If you are using a thinner yarn, you can try and double up. I don't know if mine would go through. Let's see. Oh, it does. So I'm going to double it up. And then push through to the back again. Okay, and now I am going to, let me turn this over. I'm going to tie a knot. I like to do double knot, and then weave through just to secure the ends. Okay, or choose whichever method would work best for you to secure your buttons on your headband. And then I cut one end, weave in again the other end of my yarn so that it doesn't get loose. And then you are going to do the same thing with the second button. Okay, and then cut my yarn. Here it is. We are done. I hope you enjoyed this. This is so much fun and quick. It is great for Christmas gifts, for markets, and you can make it into any yarn size you want, or even for the baby or for friends. So this is an adult size, but you can also make it for young kids, for teenagers, and it is simple. Be sure to share, like, and hit subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And please share this with me. I want to see the colors you chose. I want to see the yarn sizes you chose to do this beautiful headband. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.